Nigiri sushi. You probably think the fish is the star, but in the world of high-end sushi, the fish is just a garnish for the seasoned rice, or shari. Nigiri rose to fame in the early 1800s as the original fast food for busy workers in Edo, modern-day Tokyo. It exists because the city needed a meal that could be hand-pressed and eaten in seconds at a standing stall. The experience is velvety, defined by the temperature contrast between the cool fish and the body-warm, vinegared rice. In traditional etiquette, it is perfectly acceptable, and often preferred, to eat nigiri with your bare fingers, dipping only the fish side into the soy sauce to preserve the rice's integrity. Maki sushi. Forget the oversized, sauce-drenched rolls of the West. Traditional hosomaki is a thin, disciplined cylinder designed as a sophisticated palate cleanser. Popularized in the mid-1800s, these were the preferred snack for Japanese gamblers because the seaweed exterior kept their fingers clean and the playing cards unmarked. It's built for portability and precision, usually containing only one core ingredient like cucumber or tuna. The texture is famously snappy, thanks to the dry, toasted nori that should crackle before yielding to the soft, vinegared center. The Temaki tuna roll is specifically named after Tekaba, the gambling dens where it was born. Eating these in one bite is essential to experience the harmony between the toasted seaweed and the sharp acidity of the seasoned rice. Oshizushi. Before sushi was hand-pressed, it was boxed. Originating in Osaka long before the Tokyo style took over, Oshizushi is made by layering cured fish and rice in a wooden mold called an oshibako and applying heavy pressure. This method was developed centuries ago to make sushi more stable for long-distance transport and storage. The resulting texture is firm and dense, offering a completely different mouthfeel than the airy nigiri. Because it uses cured or vinegared fish like mackerel, the flavors are bold, sharp, and deeply savory. Due to the intense compression, one piece of oshizushi contains significantly more rice than a standard roll, making it a hearty, satisfying meal. It's a beautiful, geometric reminder of sushi's functional roots as a preserved traveler's snack. Temaki. The hand roll is often mistaken for a casual budget option, but it is actually a high-stakes race against time. Emerging as a popular home-style sushi in the mid-20th century, it's designed to be assembled by hand and eaten within seconds of being made. It exists for the sake of the nori, which remains warm and incredibly crunchy, providing a stark contrast to the chilled, fresh fillings inside. Whether it's filled with spicy tuna or crispy salmon skin, the cone shape ensures you get a bit of everything in every bite. You should never use chopsticks for temaki. It is the only sushi type strictly designed to be handled like a taco. Once the seaweed absorbs the moisture from the rice and loses its snap, the magic of the temaki is lost. Inari sushi. This isn't actually fish sushi, but it is one of Japan's most beloved and comforting staples. Named after the Shinto god Inari, whose fox messengers supposedly had a weakness for fried tofu, this type consists of a vinegar-simmered tofu pouch, a bura age, stuffed with seasoned rice. It exists as a portable, shelf-stable, and vegetarian-friendly alternative to raw seafood. The sensation is uniquely spongy and sweet, leaking a savory dashi-based broth with every bite. The rice inside is often mixed with sesame seeds or chopped vegetables for extra crunch. Inari sushi is a staple of Japanese picnics and bento boxes because, unlike raw fish, it actually tastes better at room temperature, making it the ultimate Japanese comfort food for families on the go. Chirashi sushi. Chirashi is often dismissed by outsiders as a deconstructed roll, but in Japan, it's a celebratory, scattered feast. Traditionally served during the doll festival, Hinamatsuri, in March, it represents home-cooked abundance and the joy of spring. A bowl of chirashi focuses on a bountiful variety of textures and colors, from the softness of premium sashimi to the crunch of lotus root and the sweetness of shredded egg omelet. Unlike a Hawaiian poke bowl, which uses plain rice, the foundation of chirashi must be high-quality rice heavily seasoned with vinegar and chilled. It is a visual masterpiece that allows the diner to appreciate the natural beauty of each ingredient individually, rather than being hidden inside a roll, making it a true connoisseur's delight. Uramaki. The inside-out roll isn't a Japanese tradition. It's a 1960s Los Angeles survival tactic, created by chef Ichiro Mashita to hide the scary black seaweed from American diners by tucking it under a layer of rice. This type revolutionized global sushi consumption. It exists as a cultural bridge, allowing for heavier, creamy textures like avocado, cream cheese, and spicy mayo that wouldn't work in leaner traditional styles. Because the rice is on the outside, it is often coated in sesame seeds or flying fish roe, tobiko, for added texture. The California roll was the specific catalyst that turned sushi into a multi-billion-dollar global industry, proving that sometimes breaking tradition is the only way to conquer the world and create a new culinary legacy. Gunkan Maki. Known as Battleship sushi, this isn't just a stylistic choice, it's a structural necessity for ingredients that refuse to stay put. Invented in 1941 at Tokyo's legendary Kube restaurant, it was the only way to serve delicate, loose toppings like sea urchin, uni, or salmon roe, ikura, on a rice base. The chef wraps a tall strip of seaweed around a small ball of rice, creating a protective wall, or a hull. The taste is intensely briny, a concentrated burst of the ocean held together by the earthy depth of the nori. If the seaweed loses its crispness, the ship sags and becomes chewy, making this the most time-sensitive bite on the menu. It should be eaten immediately to appreciate the liquid gold of the sea.